Hello, I'm Brett Wilson.
And I'm Dana Trump. We're with the Land Pride Service Department. Today we're going to compare the Land Pride Overseeder and the All-Purpose Seeder. People often ask us, is the Overseeder really worth the extra money compared to the APS? In this video we're going to break it down and show you what sets them apart. To show you a good comparison, I planted lawns with fine blade fescue with both of these units.
Let's start with some basic knowledge for our seeders. Our line of seeders can be used in no-till or work soil. They distribute the seed evenly across the width of the seeder. These seeds will lay on top of the soil, which gets packed or stirred into the soil. Some seeds need planting on top of the soil and others need covered with soil for better germination.
I brought my OS 1572 Overseeder. This is an older unit that gets a lot of seed run through it every year. The Overseeder excels at overseeding existing stands of grass or establishing new turf. But the seed bed must be firm. This unit is heavy. I've also planted lots of grain and many other grass seeds with this unit with great stands. The knives on the Overseeder will slit through the soil and the seed gets buried. This will produce rows that will pop through the soil. It's easier to keep moisture 1/4 inch below the soil than it is on top. Grass seed tip. Once the seed gets damp, it must stay damp until it sprouts. If it dries out, it will die.
So Dana, what kind of options do we offer for this Overseeder?
Glad you asked. The options take this unit from basic to awesome. The slit seeder will funnel all the seeds into the slits that the knives make. You'll hardly notice any seed on top of the soil because it's mostly buried. This seed's like a drill, but with closer rows. This unit comes in either 2 or 3 inch spacing options. Next is just as important. The rear roller drive, like we have here, also has a front roller option on it as well. This gives you consistent tine depth, which gives you consistent seed depth. So the seed will pop through the soil about the same time. If you have a gauge wheel drive unit, the front roller is not needed since the wheels are adjustable for desired tine depth. We've also got an option for straight and fairway blades. Straight blades are more aggressive, like this unit has. This takes less horsepower. It will bring the thatch up and make it airborne. You can definitely tell where you've been. The fairway blades do not bring up the thatch. It cuts right through it. It can be hard to see where you've been in existing stands. This blade has a different angle of ground penetration compared to straight blade, so driving slower is needed compared to the straight blades. If you're planting small seeds, we do offer a small seed box option. Brett, that's basically it in a nutshell. Tell us about the APS.
This APS model has a rear packer like this one or a spike roller option like we have up front. This unit has a packer option. This performs well in work soil, and the extra weight does have a good seed to soil compaction from the packer. The spike roller performs well where no tilling is required. In one pass, you will get a double agitation and will stir up the seed into the soil a lot quicker. Many contractors swap the packer and the spike rear rollers out depending on the tasks that they need to be done. This does not take long to do. This model also has a small seed box option on the back. The front rollers have spikes and the angle is adjustable for desired soil agitation. This can allow you to make good seed bed in just a few passes. So let's see how the APS did with your lawn test.
Okay, the APS, this area was tilled late last fall and it's set till spring for the temps to warm up. This ground was too damp to work, but by the time I got done with the power rake, with the wind and the sun, it got workable. I power raked it 2 times to level the soil and remove existing vegetation. The front rollers in the least aggressive setting seeded 1 pass, seed calibrated at 9.2 pounds per 1,000 square feet. Seed drive was disengaged after seeding. Front rollers were adjusted to maximum angle position. I worked the ground 2 times in different directions to stir the seed into the soil. Still saw some seed on top of the ground. So I used the seed bed roller to firm and level and add some more seed to soil contact, which settled the soil as well. I did this in 2 different directions. I can see a few spots on the top with the seed on top, so I would turn and bury these seeds quickly. When completed, I didn't see much seed on top of the soil, and as you can see, this produced a great stand.
So Dana, why do you need to use a seed bed roller after seeding?
This one was a little different than doing food plots. I was making a lawn, not a yard. I wanted to make a very firm and smooth seed bed.
Got it. So tell us about the OS 1572 lawn test.
The OS 1572, I had the knife set at a 1/2 inch depth, and this unit has a 2-inch tine spacing. I power raked the yard to level it after the sprinklers were installed. I calibrated the seed at 4.3 pounds per 1,000 square foot per pass. Normally, you will cut this rate in half and go 2 different directions. I did it this way to prove a point. This produced a great stand. There's also some photos from an end user who planted oats. Yep, another great stand. This unit is the king of overseeders.
You use less than half the seed through the OS model?
Yes, that was the point I was wanting to make. Look at that lawn. If you put down too much seed with this unit, it'll kill itself out. It's too thick.
Well, how's this for a comparison? The APS can make a lawn, but more passes are required. The OS 15 series is possible with 1 pass and you're done. By comparing these units, we hope you'll have a clear idea on which unit is best fits your needs. If you have any further questions, please refer to your owner's manual or go to landpride.com, or you can go to your local Landpride dealer. Thank you for watching, and thank you for buying Landpride.